In this video, I'll discuss Q1 FY26 result and Concall of CreditAccess Grameen. So, CreditAccess Grameen is one of the largest microfinance lender in India. 30% of their AUM comes from the state of Karnataka, then 20% of their AUM comes from Maharashtra, and then another 20% comes from Tamil Nadu. So, in this video, I am not going to go too deep into the numbers, but I will discuss about the direction in which the microfinance sector is going. Okay, so let's talk about the asset quality, which is the one of the most important parameter in microfinance industry. So overall PAR 15 plus, if we look at the overall PAR 15 plus, it has been improving since the month of January. Okay, January 2025. So and if we look at Karnataka, which is the most affected state in terms of the asset quality, Karnataka also improved significantly in last 3-4 months. In the month of February, Karnataka PAR 15 plus was at 2%, whereas now it is at 0.58%, which is mostly in line with the overall number. So in terms of the Karnataka also, it has been improving since last 3-4 months, and that is a really good sign in terms of the microfinance cycle, that overall number has been improving for last 6 months, and the post affected state also is coming back. In terms of the GNPA, except Karnataka, all other state has improved in terms of the GNPA quarter on quarter. Okay, so that is really a good thing. And you might ask that why the Karnataka is not improving in terms of the GNPA, because GNPA is a lagged indicator. What is GNPA? If a person do not pay his EMI for 90 days, then the account is classified as a GNPA. Whereas PAR 15 plus, portfolio at risk 15 plus, it is like 15-day lag number. If a person do not pay his EMI for 15 days, then the account is classified as PAR 15. Okay, so that is why GNPA is a lag number, whereas PAR 15 gives you a better idea about the current condition. Okay, so that is why PAR 15 plus is a really important number. So as the PAR 15 plus is improving, has been improving since last 2-3 months, you might see an improvement in terms of the GNPA in Karnataka. But for now, the GNPA is little high over the last quarter. So that is the thing. But at a overall level, ex Karnataka level, we are seeing a improvement in terms of the GNPA. So the whole thing is going in a right direction. In terms of the credit cost also, in this quarter the credit cost is at 8.9%, whereas the management is saying that for the whole year the credit cost will be 5.5 to 6%. Okay, and they are expecting a elevated credit cost in the H1 FY26, whereas they are expecting just 3.3 to 3.5% of credit cost in the H2. And if I talk about the confidence, that from where the management is getting the confidence, the management is saying that the monsoon all over the India has been pretty good till now, and that is why the rural income is increasing. Okay, so that is why they are getting the confidence that they can bring down the credit cost from 8.9% to 3%, 3 to 3.5% level by the end of this year. So that is a really good thing the management is saying, and that is a really good thing in terms of the MFI industry also. So that is the thing. In terms of the write-offs, the management is saying that and expecting that the write-off would be over by Q2 FY26. So that is another good point that the management is saying. And another important thing management shared in the Concall that more than 40% of the borrowers who are less than par 60, they are paying partially. So that is another good thing, that the borrower who are likely in the range of default, in the range of par 0 to par 60, they are paying partially. So that is also a really good thing. So in terms of the asset quality, the management is expecting a better asset quality, and we are also seeing similar kind of trend in terms of the overall country level. In terms of the Karnataka level also, we can see a pretty good improvement in terms of the par, and the improvement is month on month. If we look at the par 15 plus, at a overall company level, it was at 0.95% in the month of December, whereas now it is at 0.46%. So that is a really good improvement they have shown in terms of the par 15 plus. Okay, so that is a thing. In terms of the profitability also, the management is expecting a better profitability in the second half of the year. Okay, because now the ROE is at, in the Q1 FY26, the ROE is at 3.4%, whereas the management is expecting greater than 18% ROE in Q3 and in Q4, which is really good. Okay, so that is another good thing. And in terms of the AUM guidance also, they gave a guidance of 14 to 18% AUM growth in FY26, whereas the MFI growth will be at 18 to 12% in FY26. The majority growth will come from the retail finance, which is they do like unsecured business loan, secured business loan, like education loan. Okay, so that is the thing we can see in the CreditAccess Grameen's business. So if we look at the direction MFI is going, if we hear the CreditAccess Grameen's management, they are really positive about the whole year, because they are expecting lower credit cost. They are giving AUM guidance for the whole year. So that is a really good thing, and the management is saying that they will be more confident after seeing the Q2 result, but in Q1 they are seeing good amount of improvement, which is also visible in their PPT in all other parameters. Okay, so that is the thing. And the really good thing is that Karnataka has improved in the last 2-3 months. So that is also a really good thing, and we can also relate it to other management of other companies. Okay, so that is the thing with the MFI industry. So see one thing, in CreditAccess Grameen, we should not think about high growth in AUM, but we can by taking these insights from the management of CreditAccess Grameen, because as I said in the in the starting, that CreditAccess Grameen is one of the largest MFI player in India. Okay, that is why we can get really good insights about the MFI from this company. So that is the thing, and the opportunity will be in the other company, because if we look at the CreditAccess Grameen's AUM, which is around 25,000 crore, so it is pretty big. So the thing is that the growth will be in other companies, but yeah, the insights we can get from CreditAccess Grameen. So that is the point with CreditAccess Grameen and the MFI industry, that industry is going in a right direction. The more clarity will come in Q2 FY26 and onward Q3 and Q4. The management is expecting a really good kind of improvement in terms of the asset quality or in terms of the growth, also in terms of profitability also. Because Q3 Q4 we all know that this is a festival season for our country, and as the monsoon in this year has been really good, that is why the farmer income, the rural income is increasing. So that is the thing we have to think about the MFI industry. Okay, so that's it for the video. Thanks for watching.